Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today is the NYDAK Alpha. As promised from the last video, we are on Dathomir. This is the home to the Night Sisters. The Night Sisters use the Force to use like a necromancy style abilities. It's a kind of dark ability that they can use without turning to the dark side completely. So we'll look at Dathomir on our map and get into hyperspace and sit back and enjoy the ride once again. So once we are on the planet, we need to make our way through to the Nightmare Ruins, fighting off all the murdered Night Sisters that have been brought back by the Night Sisters using, like I said earlier, the necromancy style Force abilities. As we approach the Nightmare Ruins, this is easily seen by the big tall towers, and this is actually the Night Sisters Temple, a very ancient place on this planet. So looking straight on at the Nightmare Ruins, look slightly to the right, this is the pathway where we need to be. As we can see on the minimap, the Nightmare Ruins is quite a large place, and in the story mode, this is where you come to fight Taran Malicos. This is the area where you need to be. I'm yet to discover this, so I've not actually been here yet. This is signified by the yellow availability lines. Walking down onto the area, we need to do a quick double wall run and jump straight into the battle. This NYDAK Alpha is actually a smaller species of the Rancor as seen in Return of the Jedi, where Luke fights it in Jabba's palace after being captured by Jabba the Hutt. This guy mashes you up really bad, really fast attacks, so best to get out the way, and especially out the way of his strong attacks, as you can see where he flashes red. So as I go into this fight, I'm losing quite a lot of health because he's just mashing me up every time. Most of the times I get an attack off and he's just straight back onto me, as seen there. Hit him with a strong attack, but he was managed to get me as soon as. So I found one of the best tactics to this guy is keep your block up for the smaller attacks, go for the parries where you can, dodge out the way and slow him down in order to use stims to regain your health and force back. Like most of the enemies you come across, he seems very violent. Most of the enemies on Dathomir are quite violent due to the dark nature of the force abilities used around them and the planet. As we get further into the fight, I decided to use some precision dodges, where you dodge without using the analog stick to move back and you go into a slower mode, but it just seemed ineffective and I couldn't get out the way as quickly as I'd like it to, so I just keep slowing him down and hitting them big double attacks, and eventually we managed to get him down and defeated. So now the NYDAK Alpha has been defeated, we can claim our rewards, and I think in this area there were 4 chests. So first one, you need to slide down here, and it's just in front of us here, so we need to jump down and get BD1 in that chest to find out what our first reward is. So the first chest we come across, the reward is a BD1 skin. It looks quite a weathered metal, quite bronzy, and I find it quite cool. It makes it look like an older droid. From our first chest to the second, we need to turn left and hit these wall runs. So it's a triple wall run, from one wall to the other, and then a quick grasp onto a climbing edge. There's a lot of enemies around here, but I've managed to clear them out because they just mashed me really fast. So we collect this one, and let's see what it is once we've sliced it. So as again, BD1 jumps in, and we'll see what we get. A new poncho material, Homestead. Personally, I prefer these cloth-looking ponchos with the unique little patterns on them to the ones you get that seem like big waterproofs. So, making our way from the second chest to the third chest, move through this area where the sacks hanging down where the murdered Night Sisters drop out. There is also 3 Night Brother archers, and I came through earlier and cleared it out. The first time I went through this area, they just attacked me unrelentingly, and I died, so I had to respawn and come back through the area. So as we walk up to this chest, you can see where we fought the NYDAK Alpha, and open the chest and see what's in it. So third reward is an outfit material. It's the Outlaw. This is actually the colour of the clothes you wear underneath your poncho. So now we've got our third reward, we need to find our fourth and final reward. So from this area we need to turn around, walk back here and turn left. Jump over this gap, up the ruined stairs and go to the left and jump up. We then need to proceed forward and up this climbing wall to get to where we need to be. So as we climb up here, once at the top we need to turn left, and there's a bunch of old looking trees, and this one to the slight left of the big one, you can walk across it like a walking beam. As we come to the end of the walking beam, there is a small platform with a yellow chest, which is always a good sign, as these are stims and you can never have enough stims in this game, especially when you're coming against big enemies that do big damage. So that is the NYDAK Alpha battle complete, but don't worry, there is plenty to find in Dothamir, so I'll leave you guys to it. Thanks for watching. Remember, hit the like button if you liked it, drop a subscribe, and hit the notification bell for any upcoming videos to this channel. Thanks for watching, and take care guys, see you in the next one.